Hey guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. We are here for our midday poppy, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Hey, Sunny Days, thanks for being here. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's go ahead and jump on into the video, okay? We jumping right on in, honey. Thank y'all for being here. First topic, honey, we're going to get into some Kirk Franklin and Kerrion, which is his son. Kirk Franklin's son has come forward to put out some allegations about ABUs as related to his parents. Let's get into it, honey. This just dropped. All right. Give me a second here. Yeah, honey, this just dropped, and we're going to talk about it because, baby. All right. Yeah. Shout out to the 51 watching. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. According to Neighborhood Talk, it says that prayers up. Kirk Franklin's son, Kerrion, alleges that his parentals enjoyed abusing him as a child starting in the first grade. Said that these are the scars that he endured from first grade. It says there are signs of many secrets that I kept bottled up. So he says that he went through some extensive abuse growing up at the hands of his parents. He's showing his back, all the lacerations and bruises and things on his back as he relates to some abuse that he went through. He says as early as first grade. That's sad. Y'all see that? So let's go ahead and read what it has to say here. So that these scars all over my back are not sex stories. It breaks my heart all over again when people ask, because I wish that was the case. It said that pain is the only feeling that's familiar for me, but whatever. It said that, and for the record, said that these scars are symbols. They are really signs of my secret, and I keep bottled up since I was a baby, being beat black and blue since first grade. Wow. He says that I walk with war and betrayal in my posture, so F around and find out who's with the ish forever. Okay. He says hashtag fake friends flirting for fame. Now he goes on to say that forever is fucked for, hold on. Forever is fucking around online. I don't understand that. He says, I'll enjoy being a PE teacher. Parentals enjoyed expressing rotten rage in many ways as punishment and consequence. He says, but not that anyone cares about compassion, consideration. He said that these scars are the only memoirs, he says, that I have of my childhood. So he said that he was beat pretty bad as a child. And he has taken to social media to express that. And he, of course, they have his father's picture. Y'all know Kirk Franklin is his father. He's saying that his father, or his parentals, which is his father, was abusive towards him as a child. Now, he and Kirk Franklin had some very heated discussions and a recent argument where Kirk Franklin publicly apologized for it, but Kirk Franklin cussed him out. And they've had some tension since his childhood and growing up. Y'all know his son Kerrion is gay, and I don't think that Kirk Franklin was feeling that or accepting that. Y'all know he was over on Zeus on a show over there as well. It was a lot. It was a lot going on there. Let me see, can I find the video while we're talking about it? Let's stop sharing. Let's see, can I find it where Kirk Franklin was cussing his son out, child. Just for those of y'all that didn't. All right, let's see. Those of y'all that don't remember, let's refresh your memory. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right, so let me share. Let's refresh you guys' memory of the toxicity that they've had in their life or in their relationship as father and son. All right, let's go ahead and make this bigger. So this is the audio of Kirk Franklin and his son, where Kirk Franklin and his son are arguing, and Kirk Franklin is heard cussing him out. I was like, yo, let me put a closed caption on, child, so y'all can. Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, if you think I'm really good, but let me say it like this. When your bitch ass way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old.
What's up? I will punch your neck, nigga, if you ever disrespect me. I did it. He just hung up the phone. I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
Y'all tell me what y'all think about this entire situation. You know, I was raised in a home where kids shouldn't disrespect their parents. I did hear the son curse at his father.
Okay. So let's read what Kerrion had to say. Let's read what Kerrion had to say. He said that this is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this. If I have any issues, it's because of this type of treatment that I deal with behind closed doors. Hanging up in my face, no apology, no compassion, no effort. Stop telling me to go home to my family. I don't even know where they live. I don't think that I'll ever trust my father to be alone around him ever again. I didn't want to do this. He said, I probably won't release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing that I'm even dealing with this. He says, no matter what people think, he says that I pray that my dad deals with his deep hatred towards me. I don't feel safe around him at all. This recording is recent. It is not from 2018. Just to clarify, he says that I'm going to learn from these experiences, live my life in peace, and make beautiful art. Okay, so that's Kirk Franklin going off on his son, cursing him out. I'll rewind it. Let's go. I was like, wow, Kirk was using some real bad words there.
Off a piece of paper. Okay, if you think I'm really good, let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old.
What's up? I will punch your neck, nigga, if you ever disrespect me. I did it.
So you see the two of them were going back and forth. Obviously, he said something that Kirk Franklin felt was disrespectful, and Kirk snapped off on his ass. You know how sometimes your kids would get unruly, and you lose it on their ass sometimes. You just cuss them out. Shit, I got cussed out a few times too. But listen, sometimes that's just how it be when your parents or your kids will push you to that point where they be disrespectful, especially with the smart mouth and saying things that you ordinarily would not put up with. But Kerrion has had his moments where he and Kirk Franklin just, had words back and forth that did not get along. But Kerrion is very disrespectful with the mouth. We've seen how he was on what was it? Some show he was on Zeus. I don't know why I can't remember it, but he got beat up on the show. And then his story came out about how he and Kirk Franklin had this tension in their relationship as father and son. And then he had a big blow up with Kirk Franklin where there was a phone conversation which you guys just heard. And now Kerrion is coming back out to say that he was physically abused by his parents, which we all know his father is Kirk Franklin. So I just read to you guys where Kerrion also said he is not comfortable being alone around his father. I'm sorry, y'all, I ate something spicy. But what do y'all think about it? Y'all can put in the chat, okay? Y'all can put in the chat what you guys feel about that. That's unfortunate, okay? That is very unfortunate. Shout out to Her Creations for their audio, okay? Let's continue on. Tamron Hall is getting some backlash for having Papoose and Clarissa on her show, and they're talking about relationship, babies, getting married, him proposing to her when he's still legally married to Remy Ma. Okay, so a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people didn't. They didn't really like the interview and the fact that she was interviewing them like they were these two single couples or two single people sitting on her couch, and they're literally making plans to do things while he's still a married man. So they were like, girl, why are you promoting these two when you know he is still married? So let's get into this particular interview. Said that Tamron Hall sparks backlash after asking Papoose about wedding bells with Clarissa Shields while he's still legally married to Remy Ma. All right, let's go.
It'll happen, yes.
She said yes, you heard it.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Does that count as a, what is it? Okay, Pat, what are you doing here? I'm getting nervous.
Oh, you went there to get on one knee. I'll get the knee.
I'm just saying.
Not yet.
But you have you thought about how you want to propose?
Yes, she made it very clear that it has to be gigantic, extravagant.
I mean, we do have a Tamron Hall studio and the Tam fam available. I'm just saying. And I have officiated weddings before. I have married 4 couples. They're all still together.
Wow.
So if you need fans, your cousins are here. Our 2 cousins are already.
I don't give a damn who is there. Their divorce ain't there. I bet you that. Look around and find it. That divorce ain't damn there. So no.
Here right now. Listen, I'm poor Pap. He's like, it'll happen, yes. I'm going to start sweating now. Clarissa's 2 cousins, they box as well. They're here. We got the witnesses here. We got everybody. Oh my God. That would be epic. So okay, we're going to consider. Listen,
well, I will say that she's definitely one of the best things that ever happened to me.
All right, so let's get into some comments of what people think and how they feel. This person says that Tam says that, why didn't you ask if the divorce is finalized? Okay, that's what everybody want to damn know. Another person says that this is tacky. I am shocked that Tamron would even do this. It says that man still married and hasn't even divorced yet or had time to be single besides cheating before and during his damn marriage. That's true. Now it goes on to say, says, wait, so is he legally divorced? Because if not, at Tamron Hall, what the F, girl? Like, what the hell you talking about on here? Some more comments go on to say, can the man get divorced first? Jeez. Another person said, Sora, Tamron Hall, said that this is a legally married man, said that the message of having this type of mantra on your show is, or mantra, whatever, is very low. Says that we can't uphold callous behaviors for views. I know that's right. Says that I don't trust him at all. Another person came in and says that, can he get divorced first? So a lot of people seem to have an issue with him not being divorced, but making plans with Clarissa. I kind of agree with that a little bit. While they are cute together, he does need to close one door before trying to open another one, since you already opened her damn legs. Okay, you don't open the legs, you're trying to open the damn door. Everything getting open. It's given 7-Eleven. It says that how can a married man get married while he is still married? Well, he can do it, but it'll be illegal and his ass go to jail. It's called bigamy, girl. I said that Remy finna pull one of them kick doors Gucci was talking about. What? Not kick the door down. Said that I don't know why they was invited on the show. So people is trying to figure out why they were even invited on the damn show, since they just boyfriend and girlfriend and they sitting up there talking like they are single people trying to get engaged and get married. Another person is asking, is he divorced? Another person asked, not Tam trying to pressure him. Okay. She's talking about marrying him and everything, child. Another person said, this is so damn tacky. Says to do better, Tamron Hall. Another person says that y'all must forgot Peter Guns married Amina Butterfly and Tara at the same damn time. So that let's not act like he can't be married to 2 women. They were not married. He married Amina, not Tara. Okay, they just had babies. What y'all think so far? What y'all think? Do y'all feel like people going in on Tamron Hall is definitely needed? Because she did have him on her show and she's promoting 2 people being together when the other is married. So it can be looked at as kind of tacky in a way, because if Papu sees, like I said, he did file for the divorce when he and Remy were going through their back and forth on social media, on Instagram. He did make it a point to say, hey, I filed for the divorce, but you put the divorce stuff up there showing that you went down that day to go and file, but we haven't heard anything else. And it appears that you guys are still married. Okay. Child. Anywho, you guys see pretty much the gist of what everybody had to say. And they were going off on Tamron because they felt like she was doing the fucking most. All right. They said, is Tamron married? Tamron is married. Y'all, she married to a Caucasian man too, y'all. She got a Caucasian man. Yes, she does, honey. I ain't mad at y'all. Love is love. Let's move along. Someone who was spotted out, I guess she said, baby, look, you ain't the only person that can be out here spinning blocks and gargling cocks, okay? So Remy Ma, honey, I just literally made that up, y'all. I'm sorry. Spinning blocks and gargling cocks, girl. Ooh, you two don't get me, okay? Because y'all know my mouth can be crazy sometimes. All right, so yes, Remy Ma was spotted out with Easy to Block, okay, at a Chiefs game. Okay, how convenient. Now, when Papoose and Clarissa pop out at a damn Tamron Hall interview, and they've been popping out a lot here lately. They were at the fight the other night, and now here's Remy out with Easy to Block again. What and they already said they weren't gonna fool with each other. She found out he was cheating when she had done announced to the whole entire world that they were dating and they were together. And now they're out booed up again. So let's go ahead and see it. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk, because I don't know what the hell this is. Remy, you are still married too, so we're gonna have to give you the same heat that we were giving Papoose, because yeah, it's not cool, girl. Y'all fix this shit now.
I'm lying to him. Fuck it.
Okay, let's cut it because it's music, child. But that's them, honey, up there at the concession stand getting some stuff. I mean, Easy pulling out his wallet. As he's supposed to. If you on a date with her, then yeah, you should be paying for that shit. But he is trash. He's trash. So people be calling him the Temu Papoose, because they think they say he looks more like a Temu Papoose as related to the real Papoose. Said that Remy pretty much dated down and chose down when she got with Easy to Block. Easy Block got knocked out as well by Papoose for running his damn mouth. That was also said to be on video somewhere as well. I did see that online. Matter of fact, I did. I was watching it with my husband. I was like, damn. Okay. Of course, you guys see Kerrion in the comments, because that's where I reside, girl. Okay. And I said this is all because Pop and Clarissa was popping out. Okay. Yep. And that's true. Because we have not seen these two right here, Clarissa and Easy to Block. We have not seen y'all out or together or anywhere since the two of you announced that y'all were broken up, and Remy went and removed all of his pictures and pictures of them from her social media as well, clarifying that things were done between them, but it's seeming that she might have spent the block because she needed some cock. I don't know. But yeah, so they were seen out. Okay, yeah, they were seen out. So moving right along, let's get into this clip, honey, because I said, even though I'm not watching Love Marriage Huntsville, I am watching a few clips that come across my desk. So let's get into it. And then I got to go live after this video. So y'all keep your notifications on so y'all can come on back, child, and get that good tea as well. All right. I already made my thumbnail and everything, so I'm on it. So let's get into this clip where Destiny admits that she has multiple personalities, which we already knew that, but she is trying to date Nell Fletcher's godson, I think that is, when she's already been with Lance, allegedly. So in this clip, you're going to also see Trisha break down after sitting and talking with Dr. Francis, which she needs to see some type of therapist, child, because her ass is batshit crazy out here, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I definitely need a person that can accept me for who I am, and I'm a lot of different people.
Girl.
Yep.
That's crazy. I definitely think we need to have this conversation. It's always how you feel, how the kids feel. Ain't nobody ever put in a conscious effort about, hey, how does Ken feel?
Do you want to be here?
I was actually wanting to leave.
Our godson, Lance friend.
Yes.
Destiny wants to date him.
Mm-hmm.
Out of here.
I think I'm a very angry soul right now.
There is a difference between an angry person and an angry soul.
Yeah, girl. It's some deep-rooted issues with Trish. And I feel like, and I keep saying this, and I've said it before, and I will keep saying it, I feel like Ken is a distraction. I feel like Ken is a distraction. She don't want to marry him. I don't think she wants to take that step and say, okay, yes, let's be husband and wife. I think Ken is more so of a distraction. She enjoys being around him because he takes all the things that she don't want to fix about herself off of her mind, if y'all get it. Okay, that's what I feel as related to Trish. And with Destiny, it's something that Destiny is looking for within herself that she's trying to find through men. Did I just nail it? That's what it's giving. You didn't find it in Moses, and you got mad because you couldn't keep playing with Moses, and Moses decided he wanted to move to the next level in his life, which was to be a husband to someone. You wanted to still be able to play, get the money, get the D and all this other stuff, get flued out and blued out at the same damn time, but he was ready to move on. So you couldn't get it from him. So now you want to put someone else in a stagnant situation, kind of like you did with Lance Fletcher. Lance won with that. Lance wanted to play too, so that situation didn't work because he was trying to be player like you, Destiny. So now you're on to the godson, which is kind of looking at you like, I just want to play too. Like, if you're gonna give up the nookie, then shit, I ain't gonna turn down shit with my collar. But in the meantime and in between time, it just gives toxicity. When it comes to these women on the show, it gives desperation and toxicity. And I'm just being 100. Yeah, all of them. Now you're desperate as well to be with Chris Fletcher, who is a liar and a fucking cheater and is still in DMs chasing women. Marceau, I don't feel like he's 100% truthful with his wife. And Maurice, I feel like he's a fast talker, and I feel like Kimmy does not want to be by herself because she feels her biological clock has always been ticking, and she'd rather be married than alone. So she put up with Maurice's lies and bullshit, and he likes to talk that lawyer talk to her. So she put up with that shit. So she's gullible as well. Who else, child? We already said Trish. Trish is desperate as well. Trish don't want to be alone. And Trish needs a distraction. She wants a man. She likes having a man around to pay bills and help out, Who else? I think I nailed all of them. Of course, we already talked about Destiny. Destiny likes to play the field, and she likes to always have a man. I feel like she couldn't be without a man. I don't think Destiny can be without a man. You remember she told Dr. Heavenly that she's seeing multiple men. She's seeing many guys. She's dating multiple guys. So it's like, if this situation don't work out, then I got this situation. She always has to have something to fall back on or on top of. I don't know, girl. But it's giving that you don't want to be alone, and you're always trying to keep that void or that space filled. And you're doing that when it comes to men. I really feel like, and I said yesterday when we talked about her, she really should focus on her child. Like, her son definitely needs a lot of help. A lot of assistance as related to her being a mom. Okay. You guys have heard him speak before. He does have some speech issues. I think she should focus on that instead of her. And not saying she can't date, but I think she should really focus more on her son. I think she's too distracted by social media and trying to keep up with what's going on in the Atlanta streets and Huntsville streets, hanging out and all of this other stuff. And men, that sometimes can cloud your judgment in terms of being and I'm not saying she ain't a good mama, but I'm saying that you're not putting forth the best effort from the things that I've heard. And I haven't even said all the things that I've heard, which came from a very reputable source, and I will never reveal that. But the point that I'm making is she definitely needs to knuckle down and be a little bit more stable when it comes to that. But yeah, let's move on. All right, let's get into some Nick Cannon news, and then we're going to end this video because this is a pop-in. All right. So Nick Cannon reveals that having all of these kids that he had, or has rather, could be connected to some trauma that he dealt with. Okay. So it says that Nick Cannon admits having 12 kids was a trauma response. Says for years, he publicly justified each new child by saying no one would go without. He says that even as his time stretched across multiple households. Now, it's impossible to be that present for 12 kids and be as busy as he is in Hollywood. Like, he's on multiple shows, he's working a lot, and it's very difficult to be able to spread yourself that thin to have enough emotional support for all 12 children. And mind you, it's quite a bit of baby mamas as well. So I don't know what his purpose for this is, but let's go ahead and listen to see what he had to say. Shout out to It's On Site.
Do you think having all those kids was a response to your trauma?
Yeah, 100. Now I'm learning that now. Yeah, and it wasn't like I was acting out. It was more of being careless, being frivolous with my process because I could do it, because I had the money, because I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move, and okay, they coming at me, they asking me, opposed to like doing a mature thing and saying, hey, well, it probably makes more sense to do this. And then obviously life happens as well. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go have 12 kids. It was more about like, yo, I'm gonna just live life and have fun, and whatever happens, I can handle it. When it probably, being almost 45 now, I can sit back and be like, yeah, if I would have thought the process through.
12 kids at 45 is wild. Like, that's some crazy shit. Oh my
God. A little bit more and took time to actually do the inner work, things might have been a little different in certain scenarios.
You wouldn't have 12 kids.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing, because I've always said this, every child that I had was made out of love, and there were strong relationships. It's just, if I would have did the work and the healing after getting divorced, I probably would have took my time in a lot of other scenarios. And for whatever reason,
does it sound like he's second guessing himself on the decision to have all these kids? Because I do remember in an interview, he was saying that Mariah did not want the 2 kids that she and Nick share to be around the other kids that he had. Okay, the other 10 kids, because he and Mariah have a daughter and a son. But Nick was saying that Mariah was not in favor of him introducing her kids to the other kids that he's had with all these other women. I kind of don't blame her. But again, they are siblings. People may see it differently. I don't know how I feel about that, because that could be a little confusing a little bit too. Then like, okay, this is your brother and this is your brother. Oh, and by the way, girl, this is your brother and over there is your brother. Oh, I forgot to tell you, these 3 over here, they're your brother and sister as well. Over here, girl, more brothers and sisters, girl. Back here, there's more. Like, damn, you kids be looking like, what the fuck, Dad? Okay, but let's continue.
I thought that was the answer a lot of times. It was like, oh, well, I'm gonna figure it out over here. I'm gonna figure it out over here, opposed to like, yo, now you're leaving trauma every step of the way, instead of, fixing it from its origin and then being able to present itself. But then like concepts like monogamy and stuff like that, I still feel the same way. I was going to ask
you, has your view on that changed then?
Nah, not really. Not for me, and that, again, that's the work of, whether you want to go back to like Freud's process of like my childhood and my upbringing. I grew up in a very unorthodox situation and household. So I've always understood that, love happens differently. So monogamy has never really been my thing. But so that I'm pretty sure
we know that, which is why you and Mariah broke up. He was fixated on he was very much so like fanned out when it came to Mariah. He was like a huge fan of Mariah. I remember him saying that in an interview, like he was super fanned out over her. So when he finally got to meet her, it was kind of like, how when you see like a celebrity, I'm not that way over celebrity. If I see a celebrity, I see him. I'm not like, oh my God, it's not like that. But he was like, he just literally like lost it when he saw Mariah. And then the fact that she agreed to marry him, he almost lost his shit behind that, because he's always been a huge fan of her. So my guess is, did you marry her because it was like, I got her, I'm able to get her? Or was it because of love? Because he did cheat on her and he mistreated her when they were together. And she was devastated because she actually fell in love with him. But it was more so of him getting the prize and being able to use that as like maybe bragging rights, as to say, oh, I banged and or I bagged Mariah Carey. Let's continue though.
That plays a part of it as well too.
Crazy.
So you think having all those kids was a response to your trauma?
Yeah, 100. Now I'm learning that now. Yeah, and it wasn't like I was acting out. It was more of being careless, being frivolous with my process, because I could do it, because I had the money, because I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move. And okay, they coming at me.
Y'all know what's so effed up about society? Society normalizes this because he's rich and he has all of these accolades and money. Had he just been a normal guy, Nick Cannon from the hood, that had 12 kids by 5 different baby mamas, he would be looked at as a trash ass nigga. So why is it that society based the fact that you are this upstanding person or a great father based on what's in your bank account and or your pockets, versus the fact that you have broken homes of single mothers that you created all over the world, 5 different households, okay? Because you have 5 different baby mothers. So there are children in each of those households where you have impregnated them multiple times with no intentions of wifing them or making an honest woman out of them, because you had selfish intentions of having children to fulfill some empty desire that you suffered from, something from your childhood. That to me is very irresponsible, because a child deserves to grow up in a 2-parent home. Not like Ariana, girl, in a 2-parent household with just your mother. But at the end of the day, I said all this to say this. I feel like you were fulfilling some ill will or some ill desire or weird desire from your childhood, some emptiness. And you were trying to fulfill this through having all of these children with these women. And they were more so fixated on the lifestyle that was going to come out of you having, or them having all of these kids by you, knowing that. And then 2, there's no child support between any of his children. Let's just make that clear, because I looked it up. None of his baby mothers get child support. They let him know what they need, and they get like a stipend every month. Did y'all know that? Yeah, it's like some type of written agreement that they would not put him on child support, but he would pay them or give them a certain stipend for the children that they have with them. So they're pretty much taken care of in that aspect, but with no, nothing through the court saying, okay, Nick, you're going to pay this mother this and you're going to pay this mother that. Like, yeah. So if something were to happen, they can't go to the courts and say, hey, I want to put him on child support. We have 2-3 kids together, because he has something in writing saying that they would not do that and that he would pay them a certain amount of money per month. But that is wild. 12 kids, 5 baby mamas. That's a lot. Let's continue.
Asking me opposed to like doing a mature thing and saying, hey, well, it probably makes more sense to do this. And then obviously life happens as well. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go have 12 kids. It was more about like, yo, I'm gonna just live life and have fun, and whatever happens, I can handle it. When it probably, being almost 45 now, I can sit back and be like, yeah, if I would have thought the process through a little bit more and took time to actually do the inner work, things might have been a little different in certain scenarios.
You wouldn't have 12 kids.
I don't know.
So that to me seems like there was some regret a little bit there. And I'm not saying that he regret his kids. What I'm saying is he regrets the decision to have that many kids, because now he see that emotionally you can't give those kids all of that support that you're looking for. Yeah, the money is there, but kids need their parents there. You can give them all the money in the world, but a lot of kids, and I'm pretty sure when they grow up and become able to express how they feel about dad not being there, Christmas has to be weird. Holidays have to be weird, because how is it that you like, do you spend an hour here, then leave and go an hour over here, and then go an hour over? Like, how do you juggle all of these kids emotionally to where they all feel like they're getting a piece of you as their father? It's weird. I don't know how the mothers deal with that, or maybe they just don't give a fuck because they're living this plush lifestyle now. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they get a nice little, okay, every month to live a certain way. They probably drive the cars that they love to drive and go on the nicest vacations that they can, just to be a sister wife. It's giving sister wife. It's giving sister wife, definitely. But what do y'all think about that? We heard the interview. I'm not going to play anymore because this is crazy. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about Nick Cannon having 12 kids by 5 different baby mothers and 1 wife, which is Mariah. Let's also, let me get back to my main screen. Also, let me know what you guys feel about Remy Ma, Papoose, this whole situation with Tamron Hall getting attacked online about her decision to have Papoose and Clarissa on her show, promoting relationships of a married man with a single woman and promoting them getting married when he's still married. A lot of people went in on her ass. I didn't even read all the comments, but baby, they went in on her. So she's getting a lot of backlash and kickback by that. Who else do we talk about? Oh, also let me know what you guys think about Kerrion Franklin, Kirk Franklin's son, coming forward to talk about him being abused as a child in the 1st grade by his parents. And showing the scars on his back as well from said abuse, because he says that people thought that he was into some type of dominatrix type sex or some type of wild kinky sex, but he was like, no. He said in 1st grade, my parents pretty much beat the shit out of me as a 1st grader, and I carried those scars literally and emotionally as well as a child up into adulthood, which probably has something to do with how emotional he is and how violent he is, because he was very aggressive on that show on what is it, Bad Boys or something. I can't even remember, Bad Boys Club or something like that. He was on over on Zeus, where he got into this fight and the guy like literally snatched him out of the van and just started pounding on him. I was just like, damn. But he did come out as being gay, and he was saying that his dad, Kirk Franklin, just did not accept him as that, and that it had a strain on his relationship with his dad, and he didn't feel like he was family anymore. So you never see him in any pictures with Kirk Franklin and their family and his other kids. You never see any interaction, but I know that once they had that huge blowout with Kirk Franklin, cussed him out, he did apologize, and they did try to patch things up and kind of come back together as father and son, but then it's looking like they have this wedge between them again to where they're not as close. So I'm not sure. Prayers for them for that, or to them for that, or for them for that rather, because it seems that he does want to have a relationship with his dad, but it's so toxic, and it's, y'all know how it can be, child. I don't know, but we're prayers for them though. But put in the comments what you guys think about that. All right, I do read the comments, and I'm interested to see what you guys think about the topics we discussed. All right, so thank you to my top flight mods, Scorpion Miss, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, Truth TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank y'all so much for modding. Thank you to my content creators that stopped by. Schoolboy, thank you so much. Sunny Day, Simple Mom, Family TV, Purple Unicorn, Astute Queen B, Just a Tea, please. Miss Didi, if you're in the house, thank you for being here. Dear Retalk, if you're here, thank you. Do we have anyone else? Says nice commentary, Rail. Thanks so much. Mods, please let me know, did I miss anyone? You guys, please don't forget to like up our video from this morning in Car Chronicles as well. For those of you that have not had a chance to see it, please go over and watch that one and tap on the like for me, as well as this video as well. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Let's get on out of here, child. All right, until the next video. Bye.